We are on homework number 6. It's due this Friday. We started to slip on how many homeworks we're getting turned in, so hopefully you guys are getting this done. On Monday it says draw a scaled copy of the polygon below using a scale factor of 3 and label the copy A. Then draw a scaled copy of the polygon with a scale factor of 1/2 and label it B. So we're going to have to draw 2 different shapes. So for each of these, I need to know how big this shape is so that I can draw a copy of it. So I need to find my sides. This is 2, 2, 2, and then I have this angle here that isn't exactly 2, but I know it goes over 2 up 1 before it meets. Okay? If I'm doing a scale factor of 3, then I would need to take 2 and multiply it by 3. So 2, I think, let me see if I can fit it here or not. We'll do it down here. We're going to do this top side right here. 2 times 3 equals 6. So I need to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's that top side. I'm going to help you with this side, and then I want you to do the other 3 sides. So for this one, it goes over 2, down 1. And I need to repeat that 3 times. So over 2, down 1, I'm going to put a dot. Then I'm going to go over 2, down 1. Over 2, down 1. And that's where that line will go. So now I can just connect my dots. Oops. Okay. And that's that side. Ooh, and it looks like I drew this a little lower than I should have to fit it all there, but we'll be alright. Oh no, it'll fit perfect. Okay. You need to do these 2 and this one. So finish drawing it, and then we needed to label it A, so this is going to be A. So you need to finish the other sides on A. Then on B, we're doing 1/2. So 2 times 1/2 is going to equal 1. So for this one, I would only need to draw 1 here. And then for this one, I can't go over 2 and down 1 because we're cutting it in half. So it's actually going to go, instead of over 2, I'm going over 1 and then down 1/2. So it's going like that. So I'm doing half of what I did before. Before it was over 2, so now I'm going over 1 and down 1/2 instead of down 1. So those are those 2 sides drawn for you, and this is going to be labeled B. You need to finish the other 3 sides. And then it has this question down here. Is polygon A a scaled copy of polygon B? So is A a copy of B? So if this was my original, what's the scale factor that goes from B to A? What would we have to multiply this by? That's what you need to tell me down here. So look at the sides you know. What would you have to multiply to go from B to A? Tuesday, draw a scaled copy of this polygon that has a perimeter of 30 units. What is the scale factor? Perimeter is the distance around the outside of a shape. And remember, when we have a scale factor, it takes each distance and multiplies it. So I need to know the perimeter of this one so that I can figure out what I would have to multiply by, because I can't draw a copy until I know what my scale factor is. So I'm going to measure all the sides. 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, and 2. And then to find that perimeter, if we add all the sides together, you'll get your total, which will give you the perimeter. So when I add all of these, it is going to be 10. So the perimeter of this little shape is 10. The perimeter of the scaled copy is 30. So 10 times what equals 30? I need to find this missing number. Remember, you can divide backwards. This is going to give you your scale factor when you find this number, and you're going to take each side and multiply it and draw your shape here. So I should see a scaled copy right here using the scale factor. For Wednesday, Noah is running a portion of a marathon at a constant speed of 6 miles per hour. Complete the table and identify the constant of proportionality. So to find my constant of proportionality, remember you have to divide backwards. So to be able to know what numbers to divide, you have to find the correct numbers in your table. So right here, these are the only 2 numbers that we have together that we can use. So you're going to have to do 6 divided by 1 to get your constant. This will give me my constant, and that's the number that I would multiply by each of these. For these to go backwards, this direction we multiply, this direction you have to divide by your constant. So get your constant, and then multiply going this way, or divide going this way. This is also a refresher of some fractions. If you can remember how to put it in your calculator, you can use that, but you do need to show your work, so explain how you got these numbers. And that's as much as I'm helping you. This gives you your constant. Here you need to multiply your constant. Here you need to divide by the constant. Okay, Thursday says, remember to show your work. I don't think I need to do any of these with you. All of these are just practicing some of the things we've been doing in class, but you need to show your work. So we've got some subtraction that you could change to adding. We've got some fractions that you're going to show me changing these to a common denominator. These, I want to see you changing this to an improper fraction, and then showing your work. For each of these, show me step by step how you accomplished it. Okay? So you've got, each of these should have some work. If you only show your answers, you will lose points. So if you want full points, you need to be completing all of this and showing your work. And that's it for this week.